The Mechanic Next Door, Episode 5. The Backyard Surprise. The small town was buzzing more than usual. Banners swayed in the morning breeze, kids ran in circles with balloons, and the scent of freshly baked bread and fried snacks filled the air. Today was the annual Harvest Festival, and I had promised myself, after the scooter disaster, the market chaos, and the cafe incident, that I would act normal. Famous last words. I was carrying a basket of muffins I'd baked or, rather, attempted to bake walking toward the town square, when a small, scruffy dog darted between my legs. "Whoa!" I yelled, trying to dodge it, but my basket tipped, sending muffins rolling across the cobblestones. I groaned, of course. And then, from behind the food chaos, came a familiar voice. "You're late to your own disaster," Yoongi said flatly, leaning against the fence of a backyard stall, his hands shoved in his pockets. "Yoongi," I cried, embarrassment and relief flooding me simultaneously. This wasn't supposed to happen." He arched an eyebrow. "Nothing ever goes as planned with you, does it?" "Apparently not," I admitted, trying to gather my muffins while the dog barked happily around me. He sighed, crouched, and helped me scoop up the runaway muffins. "You really should consider protective gear," he muttered, handing me a slightly squished one. I laughed nervously. "Like a helmet and knee pads?" "Exactly." The little dog, which had claimed a muffin as its own, trotted off. I tried to shoo it, but it came right back, wagging its tail and looking at me as if I were the entertainment of the century. "Persistent, aren't you?" Yoongi said, glancing at me. "Wait, you're not impressed?" I asked, hopeful. He smirked faintly. "I'm impressed you didn't faceplant completely." I gasped. "That's a compliment." He shrugged, handing me the last muffin. "Take it however you want." The festival was chaotic. Kids were running, vendors shouted over each other, and a man nearby dropped a whole tray of pies, which, naturally, rolled toward me. I jumped out of the way, barely avoiding a blueberry explosion. Yoongi, who had been silently following, caught the tray with one hand. Again, he muttered, Thank you," I exclaimed, my face burning. "I'm building a pattern," he said. "You create chaos, I save the day." I rolled my eyes but felt a tiny thrill. Somehow, he made saving me seem casual, effortless, and comforting. We wandered through the festival together. I tried to help a little at the baking stall, but ended up dropping a tray of cookies. He caught them. I tripped over a ribbon at the craft stall. He steadied me. By the time we reached the small stage in the square, my energy was spent, and my pride was in ruins. Yet, Yoongi didn't seem annoyed. If anything, he looked entertained. "Maybe you're not as hopeless as I thought," he said quietly. "Maybe," I teased, though my heart thumped. Then the festival announced the talent show. People clapped and cheered. A small child ran onto the stage and slipped. I gasped. Without thinking, I dashed forward, but tripped over my own shoelace and almost fell right into the stage. Yoongi's hands shot out, steadying me once again. I blinked up at him, breathless. You're always saving me. Your disasters have a consistent pattern," he muttered. Yeah, I said, laughing nervously. "And you have a consistent presence." He looked at me for a moment, eyes softening slightly. Then, just like that, he turned and walked away, leaving me standing there with a sticky muffin in my hand and my heart racing. The festival ended, but as I made my way home, I couldn't stop thinking about him. The sarcastic mechanic who somehow made chaos feel safe, who caught me when I fell, and who, just maybe, was starting to matter more than I wanted him to. And I had a feeling that tomorrow, whatever disaster awaited, he'd be there again. To be continued. That's all for today. Good night, good morning, and have a nice day. See you next time.